Welcome back, everybody, to part 2. It's time for the hot tags of the week. Some different rumors, stories, news, or whatever the hell else is going down in the world of pro wrestling over the past couple of days. Let's go ahead and start off with an easy one. Let's just talk about how shitty TNA is. They lost another person.
Oh, so shitty.
Velvet Sky has left TNA.
Oh no, not Velvet Sky.
I thought she left a long time ago.
You know, though, at this point, really, TNA didn't have much going for them other than the fact that she was hot and she was showing up on TV every once in a while. Now they can't even watch for that.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm concerned about the future of that company.
Well,
No, apparently Nazis are buying them, and television companies are buying them, and legal companies are buying them. Everybody's buying them.
Oh, wait, no, I don't give a shit.
well, since she is with Bubba Ray, does anybody think that there's a chance she comes to WWE, or is she just not really like somebody that they would bother signing?
She's fucking Bubba.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, Bubba.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell he pulled her.
Probably just like fucking shouted at her.
Date me, or you're going through a table. Fine. Also, you gotta date Devon.
Ew.
Isn't Devon married? He's married and has kids. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not expecting her to come to WWE. I don't think that she's really going to be some like hot commodity. She's hot, but she's not going to be somebody who's like, I can't wait to bring her onto the roster with this women's revolution and all that.
No, she's smoking.
Like
Smoking something.
maybe at most that they would have her be a part of like a Total Divas thing or something, but meh.
I don't know. She has those tattoos on her arms.
I'm totally
So is
cool
the
if she
downgrade.
doesn't come. Women's division in WWE.
So is Bubba probably too.
Women's division is fine in WWE for what it is. It's probably the best it's going to be. Velvet Sky isn't going to contribute to that.
No.
I'm not familiar with her in-ring skills. Is she good?
She's
She's not horrible, but
I
she's
wouldn't,
not.
I wouldn't call her good by a wrestler standards, but like by women's wrestling standards, she's average.
She's no worse than other people that they've had.
That's true. Like she's not a Jackie Gator by any means.
Mhm.
She might be on an Alicia Fox level.
Yeah, that's a fair comparison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, about that same range. So she's not going to be like tearing down the house with Sasha Banks, but you know, whatever.
Now, if they brought Tessmacher back,
You know what
would
though?
not be upset.
She could come into the company and not wrestle. She could always just be like a backstage interviewer or something.
I haven't had a female Dudley in a while. Who was it?
Yeah.
Stacey Keebler before?
Oh, yeah.
Stacey Keebler looked good in those shorts.
Stacey Keebler looks good in anything. You could put her in a like shitty poncho, and it'll be like, oh man, ponchos are in.
But she didn't look good on the end of that old guy's dick, though. Jesus Christ, she lowered her standards.
I don't know. I didn't see.
Like, fucking, who was she dating again?
It was George Clooney.
Jesus, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you, Chloe. Damn.
Another kind of women's wrestling related sort of thing or whatever like that, but ties more into WWE a little bit. Austin Aries and Rosita, Thea Trinidad. Originally, it was reported that they are engaged. Then it turns out he actually gave her a promise ring, which is like, dude, a promise ring? What are you, fucking one of the Jonas Brothers?
What are you, high schooler or something?
Yeah, that was like, when I read the first story and it was like, Austin Aries proposes to Rosita, it was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't even know that they were dating. And then the news, update is a promise ring. It's like, that's so lame.
And the
Is
next
Austin
report
Aries-
is they're not dating.
Is Austin Aries religious?
No idea.
There's no way he's religious. He's too much of a douche to be religious.
I didn't know if he had anything to do with the gay community.
Unless he's just fucking hypocritical like most fucking Christians.
That's true. Could be that.
And if anyone's offended by that, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
America. Fuck you guys.
Yeah. Did you guys even know that they were dating? I didn't. I thought that
no.
like
I don't even know who the woman is.
she was the B,
Oh.
the hot B.
You, Austin Aries.
Yeah, she was Rosita in TNA, part of the
So, right.
LAX.
So he's hidden that, and all he's doing is getting her a promise ring. Fucking loser.
So why did this segment just seems to be who's banging who.
It kind of is.
I mean, shit, if he's getting her a promise ring, I doubt they're even doing that. They at most, they probably do hand stuff over clothes.
What's that shit that they used to have back in, like, colonial times where you had, like, that wooden board that you would put between people to make sure that they didn't touch each other when they were sleeping?
Not even that, just have a chastity belt.
That's probably in Town of Salem, right?
Maybe she can change her wrestling into chastity.
Chastity B. What else we have here? Chyna's appearance on the E! show Botched might not air now that she died. They think that could be sort of like, you know,
Botched.
little weird.
Botched to fucking death.
Which was a show about plastic surgery.
Oh, well. Why was she going to get fixed up?
I don't know, but we can't even apparently tune into the show to find out because they might not air the show anymore because it might be a little bit offensive, I guess, if it's like, you know, Chyna died and here's a show of her talking about all the problems she has and...
Oh, no, I'd definitely release it, get more publicity.
It might be bad, but honestly, it might give people more of an insight to what was going on in her life right before she died, so...
I don't give a fuck what it looks like. Put it on there. She did these things. So she also said that Triple H sexually assaulted her and lied about it. Fuck her. I'm still not buying into this thing where she was this brilliant human being. I'm not ignoring everything she did. So fucking air it.
I think if they air it, I would just watch it solely just to see what's going on in her life right before she died. I think that's more interesting than this plastic surgery thing that they could do. They could honestly release that as like a documentary instead of really doing the plastic surgery stuff.
Yeah, I don't think they should necessarily refrain from airing it just because he recently died, but because of that, maybe they'll go back and re-edit it in a kinder way, I'm saying.
We just, like, put the fucking Benny Hill music over it.
I'm pretty sure I can say my prediction is sound that they won't be doing that. Pretty sure. I don't want to say 100%.
Would you watch it?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
I'd be much more interested in watching if they do that than if they didn't. So I'd be like, no, they couldn't have fucking
Have
done
you
that.
guys seen the Chyna interview where she's just holding a pink dildo the whole time?
That's a thing?
I think that was behind the scenes of Backdoor to China.
Wow.
No, I
That's
have
what
not.
that is?
I fucking don't know.
Was she holding it like a microphone? Like, or was she just holding it?
She was just holding it in her hands. She was talking about how she should go in the Hall of Fame. This was like a couple...
Well, you see, this is why I should be going in the Hall of Fame. Pointing out the examples on a whiteboard.
She's like holding this dildo, and she's talking about all she's done in women's wrestling. And I'll have to link you guys. I might put it in the comments on YouTube. But it's an actual video of her just like holding this pink dildo, and she's talking about her accomplishments. It is incredible.
Well, at the very least, we can say that they ran that video package on Raw, and now we're kind of going, maybe they will put her in the Hall of Fame. That's not going to be in her clip reel.
Now, you see,
I
Triple H,
totally won't.
you said I can't be in the Hall of Fame, but let me use this dildo to point out the reasons I should.
You know what? I'm getting fucked over with the Hall of Fame, just like this dildo.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we have here. There were rumors that Jack Swagger was going to be leaving the company because people like to speculate over stupid shit. He said it was like the last day of the tour, and people are like, "Oh my god, he's leaving the fucking company." It's like, yeah, don't think he is, not yet.
Now I have to suffer for another inevitable Jack Swagger push.
This
Don't
Jack
worry,
Swagger's
it
push.
won't last long.
I know it won't last long.
Was there anybody like American or anti-American theme that could come up from NXT
Yeah, his name's Wade Barrett.
to come up from NXT?
American Alpha, I suppose, could be in a faction with them.
There is that. The real American Alphas. So he'll get his push then. But yeah, nothing has
All
come out.
American Alphas.
I miss when he used to go with the real American, or whatever it was. Just keep doing it. He should have cut a promo for like a solid 5 minutes of just saying American one night. I would have cracked up.
The only place you could get away with that is Texas.
Just remember-
Like, yeah, America.
Oh, he would have turned babyface at that point. He starts off, he's just like, "I'm the real American," and they're like, "Boo, American. He's okay, American. You know, he's not that bad, American. Whoa, Swagger!"
Hey, remember, at one point, if he didn't get a DUI and Whedon wasn't in his car, he probably would have won that title at 29.
And thank God he fucking had weed in his car.
Let's see. We have a couple other things here. Title related. Samoa Joe won the NXT Championship at a live event. Random ass fucking match. He just wins the championship.
Why are we reporting on these fucking indie wrestlers winning fucking indie titles?
Well,
So, what do you guys think about the idea that they had this title change hands not on TV? Is that positive?
they're
Negative?
airing it tonight now, so.
Oh, they're airing it?
Yep, they're airing it on NXT.
Huh. Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, so pretty much they videotaped it, so they knew in advance that he was going to drop the title. So whatever reports there were that he was injured, totally not true. But it's interesting that they do this now instead of at the Takeover Dallas. I know people automatically assumed when it happened that Finn was going to get hot shot onto the main roster to appear at like Payback, possibly to form the Bullet Club or the Balor Club.
Well, there's a video leaked of him going to the fans going to see you Monday.
Really?
That was a total troll move, though.
Yeah, he got off the bus. He was limping, so the injury might be true. And he goes over to them and goes, "See you on Monday." And everyone's like, "Yeah, fucking Finn's on Raw." And then he didn't show up.
Oh. No, yeah, he just kept on limping and he didn't just make it out there in time.
Well, he's wrestled again since then.
So
the injury must have either, if it was an injury, it must have been like something he just kind of, oh, fucked this up a little bit, put some ice packs on it and it was fine. But, yeah, a lot of speculation that he could be coming up to the main roster. And we're going to get to that a little bit later with our predictions for the main event, because that's obviously where he would end up interfering or anything. But I like the idea that the title changed hands here instead of just doing it on TV.
I do too. I think it's great because it shows you that anything can happen at any time. It's been over 4 years, I think, since any titles have changed hands at a house show. So it definitely gives more of an excitement to that. It's one of those anything can happen kind of moments. Because I've been to enough house shows, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have, where they have, a couple titles on the line. You're like, oh, well, it's a house show. Titles aren't changed.
Yeah, I've seen the WWE title defended a shit ton of times. It's never changed hands.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like, well, no, this time you're really going to lose that Intercontinental Championship.
No,
man.
It's the title does change hands, but they're like, oh no, his shoulders were down as well, so it's
immediately
double
reversed
pinfall.
and nullified or something.
Yeah.
I actually preferred the events where they not do a title match main event on these house shows because I at least have some what's the word? I wouldn't be able to predict it.
Yeah, because it's like if it's a
that-
random tag match or it's just like a steel cage match or something like that.
Normally you can just assume the babyfaces are winning regardless.
The last
but...
house show that I went to, the main event was John Cena versus Kane in a Terre Haute street fight.
Oh, I've not been to a house show in years. Like, last event I went to was Night of Champions, but the last house show, it was the DX reunion tour, so it puts into perspective how long ago it was.
The last house show I went to was roughly around the time that In Your House Mind Games was out.
Oh, fuck, you really?
Wow. Yeah, I think the last house show that I was at was almost exactly 10 years ago. It was like 05 or 06.
Does Sunday Night Heat count?
Fucking DX and John Cena versus Umaga and Rated RKO. It was funny every time Cena got the tag in. Boo!
Yeah, I mean, you got to imagine the people that were watching this at the time, they're expecting the same typical house show thing where it's like, 1, 2, Finn's going to kick out and then he's going to hit the coup de grace and win. 1, 2, 3, what the fuck? He won the title! Like, it's like...
Like, you actually look at the video, there's people who's like a bunch of fat smarks with their faces going, oh.
Yeah, you can see that one guy's like practically crying, and it's just like...
Actually, Graham, who's been on this podcast before, he was there for it.
Oh, Graham was there? That's awesome.
Yeah. He went crazy and he said that he completely lost his voice, and to which I reply, I fucking hate you so much. But I was like, dude, that's awesome. I've never been lucky at a house show with something cool like that, but I mean, shit. I guess it gives you more of a reason. I remember the last time the tag titles changed on the house show, which was like back in 2011, 2012-ish.
Air Boom or something, right?
Yeah, it was Air Boom onto Epico and Primo. Oh, you know how that's relevant now, but people then were like, "Oh man, anything can happen. You should totally go to house shows." And I
Airboom
only
was a
been to
generic
one.
Kofi tag team, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I wouldn't expect this to happen too much, but maybe once or maybe like a couple years or so, they could pull this off and it'll be fine. And especially in NXT more than WWE, where you have like a way to explain it on NXT. It's a lot easier since they tape those shows in advance. Unlike on WWE, where it's like, oh yeah, some like Kalisto won the IC title on like this house show on Saturday, and it's like, why the fuck?
Especially Callisto.
Especially
Right.
Kalisto.
Last one that I have up here. This is something that it hasn't aired yet when we were recording this, so we don't know exactly how they're going to edit it because we're doing this Wednesday afternoon. But apparently on SmackDown, there's a Ambrose Asylum segment with Charlotte, Natalya, Ric Flair, and of course Dean Ambrose. And there was a part in it where Ric Flair just told Natalya, "Kill yourself," and the internet just like went nuts about this. It was like, he told her to fucking kill herself. What a jackass. And he should get fired. And it's like, who cares?
I mean,
Okay, let me put it into perspective. If this offended you, I hope you kill yourself.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it. Because it's
I'm
like,
pretty
God
positive.
damn it. You know, like,
I think it's a weekly thing for us to say, tell someone to kill himself.
pretty much.
Who
But
did
like,
that last
really,
night?
who gets so fucking upset about this? He doesn't actually want Natalya to kill herself.
Well, I guess I can't get too upset about it anyways because he's doing his job. He's creating heat from the fact that he said it. So in a way, if he's playing his character, he's doing a pretty fucking good job at it.
Oh, the people on the fake show about the fake fights are saying fake kill yourselves.
Oh, I'm triggered because this reminds me of suicide attempts, and now I'm going to go into the bathroom with my razor blade and scratch myself a little bit to
Listen,
get some attention.
Yeah,
I'm
then I'm gonna go on. I'm not gonna make more fun of them. It's easy.
All I'm saying is, this is probably the reaction they wanted to get. It's people talking about it. It's kind of like with they mentioned Ric Flair's dead son. So
That's more offensive to me, I think.
That makes a lot more sense. That's someone who actually died, and I still
Right.
didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah, I still was just kind of like, well, if the Flairs were okay with it, then okay.
yeah, and honestly, I don't think Bret Hart. Actually, it's kind of funny because Bret Hart could have died because of cancer. But in a way, the whole situation is cool, I guess. So I'm not too upset that he said it. There's way worse things. He'd be like, "Hey, Natalya, you should fucking die,"
It's
and
this
then
fucking,
I'm gonna kill you.
it's this fucking new generation of soft liberal bitches that have just been bred into the fucking community. It's like
Well,
that's
it's a
just-
combo of that plus the. Well, I hate using the term internet wrestling community because we're all on the fucking internet now. I hate this shit. Wrestling fans that want to bitch about something and slow news day and people wanting to sensationalize something for the hell of it because it's like, oh, Ric Flair told Natalya to kill herself. Is that something anti-diva? Is that something that real antiquated
Yeah.
old man? It's
Yeah,
like,
well, my voice just broke for a second there. Yeah, these are the fat fucking cunts
Lego
that-
teenager.
Yeah, Waco teenager. These are the fat fucking douchebags that go, oh, PG sucks. Attitude Era was so much better where Kane was killing the Undertaker's parents. Or vice
Yeah.
versa. Fucking. Ugh.
I would love it if their response to this was at Payback, they just have him cut a promo and he just goes, kill yourself, kill yourself, kill yourself. And then Bret Hart comes out and goes, no, you can fucking kill yourself. And then they're like,
It'd be great if Natty's like stuck in the figure four and Flair's just, like at ringside screaming at her, kill yourself!
yeah.
No,
Kill
please,
yourself!
can
It's like, don't tap out. He just throws her a blade.
can Bret Hart and Ric Flair have a kill yourself contest where they keep blading each other until one of them dies?
I'm down with that.
Well, I think that Ric Flair wins that because Ric Flair's never going to die.
Well, no, he's going to kill himself, so they're going to have a blade contest.
Alrighty, everybody. Those are the hot takes for the week. Make sure you leave your comments below. We're going to leave off on that note because why not, right?
I don't know how to digest it fully.
Dope.
Tell us what you think about these different topics, and we're going to take a break because we need one. And after the rest hold, we're going to come back with those Payback predictions. So click on part 3. Check out what information I've got because there's 2 different things that I need to let you guys know about in that. And then we'll come back afterwards. So go ahead. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, and 12. And you know the score.
Fucking
Maybe 13.
started. Are we done?